Hello, this is your Mystic Messenger with an inspirational message for you today. It is a beautiful day here at Mount Shasta. Now that you are seeing just how corrupt the system that we're living in is, you're probably wondering what you can do to help to bring about change. I have created a series of videos to provide some suggestions. So this is part 2. Please check out part 1 if you haven't already. Hi, I'm Dr. Christina, author of Evolving Consciousness. With the recent release of information regarding the horrific actions perpetrated by those running the system, this is confirming what some of us have known for a long time, that the entire system is corrupt and morally bankrupt. The good news is, with the release of this information, this is serving to wake more of the population out of their cognitive dissonance, which will likely lead to some well-needed change. Many speak of a revolution, but I don't think this will really change much. If history has shown us anything, it's that all systems lead to corruption, and those running it will always be narcissists and sociopaths. Isn't the definition of insanity doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results? Hasn't thousands of years proved that the systems of governments just don't work? I truly believe that nothing is going to change if we keep participating in this dysfunctional system and attempting to rehabilitate it. The main reason why systems, whether they are forms of government or corporate structures, don't work is because they are structured as a hierarchy, which will always lead to dysfunction, because a hierarchy is based on power dynamics and ego and assumes that those at the top are superior in some ways to those at the bottom. A hierarchical model will lead to violence, greed, competition, and exploitation. Let's examine the word govern, which is defined as to rule, control, or manage, which assumes that we all have an inherent need for guidance, leadership, and that we need to be told what to do. With this ideology, we are essentially giving our power away. A hierarchical model assumes that we are children needing to be told what to do. And unless we have self-evolved leaders, hierarchical models will invariably lead to dysfunctional power dynamics and narcissistic abuse, which is exactly what we're witnessing. Research has shown that individuals with narcissistic and sociopathic tendencies will gravitate towards position of leadership. A hierarchical system will inevitably result in corruption, harm, and exploitation. One of the reasons we agree to hierarchical systems is because on a subconscious level, we are used to this type of structure from our childhood. Unless we've done our work, we have an internalized child that desires to be taken care of. I will delve more deeply into this in my next video. Maybe one of the solutions is to not have any system at all. I know this concept seems radical and anxiety-provoking. However, the anxiety you might be feeling is in part due to conditioning, as the belief systems that keep us attached to the concept of systems of government and corporate structures are so embedded in our DNA. Additionally, we have become so dependent on these systems. Because we no longer grow our own food, we rely on corporations to feed us. However, our food supply has been poisoned by these corporations. We rely on corporations to provide jobs, but anyone who's worked at one has witnessed narcissistic abuse, and these companies are creating many of the atrocities on the planet and negatively impacting our well-being. We rely on government to supposedly keep us safe, but aren't governments responsible for the wars and other atrocities? It's time for something different. It has been speculated that we only need 5% of the population on board to affect change. We can do this, but first we need to believe it's possible. If you're interested in learning more, please make sure to like and follow me, and check out my other videos and my book, Evolving Consciousness, for more information. Sending you lots of love and light from the heart of Mount Shasta.